Dear students, welcome to 101.5 FM Akashawani Kannur.
പഠിച്ചു മുന്നേറാ രസിച്ചു മുന്നേറാ ഈ സമയവഴിയിലൂടെ
റേഡിയോ ടീച്ചർ ആശയം ആവിഷ്കാരം PV പ്രശാന്ത് കുമാർ.
Dear students, 2024 മാർച്ചിൽ SSLC പരീക്ഷ എഴുതുന്ന എല്ലാ കുട്ടികൾക്കും വിജയാശംസകൾ. ഉയർന്ന മാർക്കിലേക്ക് ആകാശവാണിയുടെ ഒരു വഴികാട്ടിയാണ് രാത്രി 8 മണിക്കുള്ള റേഡിയോ ടീച്ചർ പ്രക്ഷേപണ പരമ്പര. ശ്രദ്ധയോടെ കേട്ട് പഠിക്കുക.
റേഡിയോ ടീച്ചർ.
Let us start.
റേഡിയോ ടീച്ചർ. റേഡിയോ ടീച്ചർ.
ഇതാ ക്വിസ് മാസ്റ്ററായ ടീച്ചർ സ്വയം പരിചയപ്പെടുത്തുന്നു. ഒപ്പം വിവിധ സ്കൂളുകളിൽ നിന്നും ക്വിസിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കാനെത്തിയ ടീം അംഗങ്ങളായ 10ാം ക്ലാസ് വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളും.
Good evening, my dear children. Welcome to this new episode of Radio Teacher, an initiative of Akashawani Kannur. I am SUBHA R, teacher of English, CHEMBILODE Higher Secondary School, THALAVIL. Now I invite all the team members to introduce themselves. Team A.
I'm Shahadiya.
I'm NAJIHA from GHSS CHALA.
Team B.
I'm HELEN JOJO. I'm ALNA BIJU from GHSS KANIYANCHAL.
Team C.
I am NANDANA DINESH.
I am ASWIN GOVIND.
And we are both representing Medical College Public School PARIYARAM.
Team D.
I'm NANDA LAKSHMI R BIJU.
I'm DYUTHI MIRIAM SHAJI and we are coming from GHSS Pala.
Team E.
I'm AASHIKA OS. I am ANASWARA MOHANAN. We are coming from GHSS CHELORA.
Now the last team, Team F.
I'm KAVERI. I'm REVA and we are from CHEMBILODE KAVUMPADY.
Okay, today the questions that we are going to discuss here are in tune with the pattern of your question paper for SSLC examination 2024. The topic we have chosen for today's program is the 4th unit's first chapter, the Scholarship Jacket. As you all know, Scholarship Jacket is written by the famous Californian writer Martha Salinas. It's an autobiographical story. In the story, a girl is trying to introduce her pathetic and hardships to achieve her dream. Shall we start?
Yes.
റേഡിയോ ടീച്ചർ.
Okay, here starts the 5th round. So you have learned many types of sentence patterns, don't you?
Yes.
Which are the sentence patterns? Sentence patterns: SVO, SV, SVOA, SVC, SVA. Okay, what is this S? Subject. V, verb. O, object. C, complement. A, adverbial. Okay, you know. So these are the main sentence patterns which you have learned. So S plus V, S plus V plus O, S plus V plus C, S plus V plus A, S plus V plus O plus A. So I'll give you some sentences. You have to identify which sentence pattern is that. Got it? I'll give you some sentences. You have to identify which sentence pattern contained in this sentence. Clear? Okay. First question. Start with the team A. Martha waited.
S plus V.
S plus V. Very good. Correct answer. Team A gets 10 points. Next question to Team B. Martha waited for me.
SVO.
SVO. Correct answer. Team B gets 10 points. Next question. Third question to Team C. She cleared her throat. She cleared her throat. Team C. Passes to Team D.
SVO.
SVO is the correct answer. Her throat is object. Okay. So, she cleared her throat. SVO. Team D gets 5 points. Next question to Team D. Grandpa was a wise man. Grandpa was a wise man.
SVC.
SVC, correct answer, very good. Team D gets 10 points. Next question to Team E. Grandpa was working in the bean field. Grandpa was working in the green field.
SVO.
No. Question passes to Team F. Grandpa was working in the green field.
SVA.
SVA is the correct answer. And Team F gets 5 points. Next question to Team F. Martha met Mr. Boone in the classroom. Martha met Mr. Boone in the classroom.
SVOA.
Very good, correct answer. Team F gets 10 points.
SSLC പാഠങ്ങൾ ഉൾക്കൊള്ളിച്ച പ്രതിദിന പ്രശ്നോത്തരി തുടരുന്നു.
Next question to Team F. Martha is a clever girl. Martha is a clever girl.
SVC.
SVC. Very good, correct answer. Team F gets 10 points. Next question to Team E. Grandpa consoled Martha. Grandpa consoled Martha.
SVO.
Very good, correct answer. Team E gets 10 points. Next question to Team D. Grandfather is in the bean field.
SO.
No, wrong answer. Question passes to Team C.
SVO.
No, wrong answer. Anybody else?
SVA.
SVA is the right answer. Grandfather is in the green field. Grandfather, subject. So grandfather is in the green field. That is SVA. Next question to Team C. Grandpa didn't say anything. Grandpa didn't say anything.
SVO.
Very good, correct answer. SVO. Team C gets 10 points. Next question to Team B. Martha was very happy. Martha was very happy.
SVA.
SVA, very good, correct answer. He waited for me.
SVO.
SVO, correct answer. So Team A gets 10 points. So after the fifth round, we can go through the points the teams got. Team A gets 25 points. Team B gets 10 points. Team C gets 10 points. Team D gets 15 points. Team E gets 10 points. Team F gets 25 points.
SSLC പാഠങ്ങൾ ഉൾക്കൊള്ളിച്ച പ്രതിദിന പ്രശ്നോത്തരി തുടരുന്നു.
Okay, shall we move on to the next chapter of this unit? Second chapter, that is a poem by the well-famous Chilean poet Pablo Neruda. So you can cut all the flowers, but you cannot keep spring from coming. It's a famous quote, famous line from Pablo Neruda. And in this unit, we learned Pablo Neruda's beautiful poem, Poetry. As you all know, the poet explains how he had to come to write a poem. Don't you? Yes. So in this poem, he discusses the alchemy, the chemistry of poetry from his own experience. The speciality of the poem is it is written in 3 phases. So in the first stanza, compared to other stanzas, starts with a short stanza and the middle one and a shorter one at the end. Isn't it? Yes. So the first stanza, the poet reveals the inner evolution of a poet in the making. It is as abrupt and unexpected as if summoned by a mysterious poet. And in the second stanza, he reveals his own experience while he was writing. When the spark of creativity touches him, how he experienced, that is revealed in the second stanza. And in the third stanza, he explains the bliss or the ecstasy he had just after writing the very first line. So it's a beautiful poem by Pablo Neruda.
Radio teacher.
So we can move on to the first question to Team A. Do you think the speaker in the poem earnestly wishes to be a poet? Do you think the speaker in the poem earnestly wishes to be a poet? Team A?
No.
No? How can you justify that?
In those days, he was not ready to become a poet.
poetry came in search of him.
Justify through the line.
In those days when poetry came in search of him, it came, he doesn't know where it came from the winter or river.
Okay, that means he was not in search of the poetry. The poetry was in search of him. That means he was not earnestly to be a poet. The poetry came to him abruptly. Very good. It's a correct answer. And Team A gets 10 points. Next question to Team B. What is the figure of speech used in the expression poetry arrived? Which figure of speech is used?
Personification.
Very good, correct answer. And Team B gets 10 points. Next question to Team C. Winter is a season when everything seems frozen and lifeless, whereas the river expresses a similar expression of contrast from the poem. The river represents the flow of life. Find out a similar expression of contrast from the poem.
It was not voices, words, no silence.
Okay, very good. Voices or silence or words. Silence and words are the contrast. Very good. Team C gets 10 points. Next question to Team D. What was the poet's condition before poetry arrived?
He did not have a face or identity before poetry came in search of him.
Okay, very good. Correct answer. Team D gets 10 points. Next question to Team E. Explain violent fires and branches of night. Explain violent fires and branches of night. May I pass the question?
Before getting the inspiration for the poetry,
violent fires means what?
Violent fires is inspiration.
Inspiration?
To write
the poetry. That means spark of creativity. Then violent fires and flowers. Flowers means?
When the idea bloomed in.
Yes, when the idea bloomed in his mind. That is the flowers. Very good, correct answer. Team E gets 10 points. Next question to Team F. What happened to the poet when poetry arrived? What happened to the poet when poetry arrived?
The poet became blind. He feel like he had got his forgotten wings.
Very good.
And he felt like fever.
Fever. He felt like fever. Very good. That means poet did not know what was happening to him. He didn't know what to say and what is happening inside him. Or he became feverish. Very good, correct answer. And Team F gets 10 points.
Radio teacher.
Next question to Team F. How did the poet show that after the arrival of poetry, his imagination knew no bounds? After the arrival of poetry, he knew no bounds.
His heart loose in the wind.
Then touched the sky. Then
he saw palpitating plantation.
He saw palpitating plantation.
Planets.
Arrows perforated with riddled starry void. All these images shows that he is watching heaven unfastened before him, and he is watching the whole universe. So all thus he is not watching with his real eyes. All these came to his inner eyes. So there he realizes that there is no boundary for his imagination after poetry touches. Very good answer, correct answer, and Team F gets 10 points. So next question to Team E. Seeing without eyes. Which line says so?
My eyes were blind.
Very good, correct answer. Team E gets 10 points. Next question to Team D. What does fever or forgotten wings indicate? What does fever or forgotten wings indicate?
The forgotten wings indicates the hidden talent which exists in the mind of poet, and the fever indicates the poetic inspiration.
Very good, correct answer, and Team D gets 10 points. Next question to Team C. How does the vast, infinite and complex universe unfold itself before the poet in the poem?
The poet feels that the beautiful and mysterious nature unfolds in front of him.
How? Which are the phrases used to describe?
Dating plantations, seeing planets, heavens unfastened, starry void.
Okay, very good. These are the phrases used to explain his complex universe unfold in front of him. Very good. And team C gets 10 points.
SSLC പാഠങ്ങൾ ഉൾക്കൊള്ളിച്ച പ്രതിദിന പ്രശ്നോത്തരി തുടരുന്നു.
Next question to Team B. I wheeled with the stars. What does the poet mean by this? I wheeled with the stars. What does it explain? What he tries to explain through these phrases? No answer? Question passes to Team A.
His imaginations were higher as the stars.
Poet is expressing his feeling of
excitement.
Ecstasy. Okay. The great happiness. No. When he wrote his first
line.
Very good. So Team A gets 5 points. And the last question in this round to Team A. No, they were not voices. They were not words. No silence. What poetic device is used in this line? No, they were not voices. They were not words. No silence. Which poetic device is used here? Alliteration. Very good. Team A gets 10 points. Which sound is repeating here?
No.
No sound is repeating. And one more sound is repeating. V sound also is repeating. So N and V sounds are repeating in this line, and it is a clear-cut evidence of alliteration. Okay. So after this round, we can check the points. Team A gets 25 points. Team B gets 10 points. Team C gets 20 points. Team D gets 20 points. Team E gets 20 points. And Team F gets 20 points. Congratulations. Okay, we are on to the last part of this session. And this session we deals with the one act play, the Never Never Nest. It's a short one act play written by Cedric Mount. The point of view of the play is the famous saying, never spend your money before you have it. Save for a rainy day. The Never Never Nest is a comic one act play about a young couple. They make full use of the buy now pay later marketing system. This comedy is very relevant today because we can buy almost anything now on the installment basis. The play tells us about a couple, Jack and Jill, who is being visited by their Aunt Jane, and Aunt Jane is surprised to see what they are living extremely luxurious life. Okay, the first question goes to Team A. What was so charming to Aunt Jane? What was so charming to Aunt Jane? The question to Team A.
The cozy living room and the house.
Correct answer. The cozy living room and the house is so charming according to Aunt Jane. Team A gets 10 points. Next question to Team B. What were the things owned by Jack and Jill? What were the things owned by Jack and Jill?
Luxury house and car, radiogram, piano, furniture, etc.
Okay, very good. Correct answer. Team B gets 10 points. Next question to Team C. According to Jill, what is the use of the radio? According to Jill,
She can listen to it when Jack is not around. She makes Jack move it to the kitchen area.
she can move to the radiogram with her wherever she wants. Okay, very good. Correct answer. Team C gets 10 points. Next question to Team D. What made Aunt Jane worry about her gift check?
After seeing the luxurious house and the things Jack and Jill owned, she thought that her gift, she gave the check of £200 and she thought by mistake she gave it as £2,000, which made them own these things.
Very good. Correct answer. And Team D gets 10 points. Next question to Team E. What argument did Jack give in support of purchasing a house on installment basis? What argument did Jack give in support of purchasing a house on installment basis?
Jack argued Aunt Jane that by paying £10 at first, and then with installments, they will own the whole house.
Whole house. So what is the good thing in that, according to Jack? What is the merit of that?
He argued that by not paying rent and by using installments to buy the house, Jack will not be Mr. Tenant, he will be Mr. Owner of the house.
Can Team F give a correct explanation for that?
In the case of rent, he could not own a house for his own, but in the case of installments, he can own it by giving some installments. Why be Mr. Tenant and if you can be Mr. Owner, he says.
Okay, that's the correct answer. That means after giving a small amount, the thing becomes ours and we can pay it later and we can use it as ours and be comfortable with that. No. So, Team F gets 5 points. Okay, next question to Team F. Why did On Jane refuse to sit on the furniture?
Because the furniture did not own to Jack and Jill.
Because?
The furniture did not own to Jack and Jill. It might be of Mr. Said's or other parts.
Okay, very good. Correct answer. And Team F gets 10 points. Next question to Team F. How did they plan to pay their installments?
If the money with them was not sufficient, they would buy some money from the trust corporation and pay them back in installments.
Okay, good. The answer is correct and Team F gets 10 points. Next question to Team E. Why did On Jane hesitate to travel in Jack's car? Why did On Jane hesitate to travel in Jack's car?
Aunt Jane hesitated to travel in Jack's car because they only owned a little portion of it. That's a steering wheel, one of the tires, and 2 cylinders. Aunt Jane hesitated because that car was not completely Jack's.
Okay, correct answer. And the Team E gets 10 points. Next question to Team D. How much money Jack gets in a week and how much he had to pay as installment?
He got £6 as weekly income and he had to pay £10 and 8 pence.
No, wrong answer. Question passes to Team C.
He earned £6 and he had to pay £7, 8 and 8 cents.
8 pence. Okay, very good. Correct answer. Team C gets 5 points. Next question to Team C. What did On Jane want them to do with the check? What did On Jane want them to do with the check? On Jane gave them a check as a gift. What she wanted to do them with that check?
She wanted them to pay their bills
and to make any one of the part there.
Okay, very good. Correct answer and Team C gets 10 points. Next question to Team B. Why did Jill send the check to Dr. Martin?
Because she wanted to complete her installment with Dr. Martin.
For what?
Installment of her delivery.
Question passes to Team A. Why did Jill send the check to Dr. Martin?
She wanted to complete her installment with Dr. Martin of her delivery and make her baby hers.
Very good, correct answer and Team B gets 10 points. Next question to Team A. What did Jack wish to do with the check given by On Jane? What did Jack wish to do with the check that Aunt Jane had given?
He wanted to pay the installment of the car.
Very good, correct answer and Team A gets 10 points. With this question, we have completed the last round of this episode and here we are examining the marks. Team A gets 20 points, Team B gets 20 points, Team C gets 25 points and Team D gets 10 points, Team E gets 10 points and Team F gets 25 points. So here we have completed the 7th round of this episode. And we have gone through the 3 chapters, Scholarship Jacket, Poetry and Nava Nava Nest of the 4th unit of 10th Standard English textbook, which are included in the second term examination. So I hope all of you have a good time, all of you have enjoyed it and it was useful to you. I hope so. So total marks scored by all the teams. Team A, GHSS CHALA got 145 points. Team B, GHSS Kaniyanchal got 115 points. Team C, Government Medical College Public School Pariyaram came with 120 points. Team D, GHSS Pala, came with 105 points. Team E, GHSS CHELORA, got 90 points. And Team F, CHM HSS KAVUMPADY, got 145 points. So today's winners are GHSS CHALA with 145 points and CHM HSS KAVUMPADY with 145 points. Second place to Team C, Government Medical College Public School Pariyaram with 120 points. All of you participated very well. Congratulations.
റേഡിയോ ടീച്ചർ നാളെ ഇതേ സമയം. അവതരണം ആകാശവാണി കണ്ണൂർ. ആശയം ആവിഷ്കാരം PV പ്രശാന്ത് കുമാർ. നിർവഹണ സഹായം AK രതീഷ്, സീഷ മാനു, ശ്രീകല ബിജു, ജ്യോതി രാജീവ്, കവിതാ നാഥ്.
റേഡിയോ ടീച്ചർ.